Whoa, whoa. He stepped in the ring, thought he had the crown, promised us a change, but he's let us down. With a smile on his face, he's a master of lies, but all we get is silence as the hope slowly dies. Oh, Keir Starmer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa, Keir Starmer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Talk of unity, but we're tearing apart. He's juggling our future with no sense or heart. Like the Lothiael flying, raining down despair. His plans are just smoke, a breath of stale air. Whoa! Keir Starmer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa! Keir Starmer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Where's the fire? Where's the fight? We need a leader to guide us right. But all we've got is empty words as our hope gets lost in the flocks of birds. He's running this country like it's a game of chess, but every move he makes just leads to more mess. Promises like shadows, fading with the light. We craving a savior while he drowns us in spite. Whoa! Keir Starmer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa! Keir Starmer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Out your soul, shout it loud. Let the whole world see we need a leader with energy. Keir Starmer, you're a wanker, time to pack your bags. You're a total stinker. Keir Starmer is a wanker. Oh, 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 oh. Keir Starmer is a wanker. Repeating no way. Oh, oh, oh. Keir Starmer is a wanker. Oh, Keir Starmer is a wanker. Oh, Keir Starmer is a wanker. Hey, Keir Starmer is a wanker. Fade out.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, Jen TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
We'll make it enough.
Hold the line!
Stay with me, boy. Please. We finish this. Together.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, boys. We got a job.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
topic.
Yeah, but yeah.
No.
Jeepers!
In the vastness of the galaxy where stars do gleam rides a ship called the Cat's Whisker, Captain's Dream. He's a black and white feline with a twinkle in his eye, known as the furry bastard under the starlit sky. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care. From the bridge of his vessel, he surveys the scene with a flick of his tail. He's a playful machine. He teases the Klingons with a clever little jest, leaving Spock in confusion. Oh, he's truly the best. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care. He dances among stars with a purr and a leap, causing chaos and laughter, a silence they keep. To the Romulan shadows he brings light with his charm. In the universe chaos, he's the calm in the storm. Enemies and allies, they all know his name, for the furry bastard is a player in this game. With a sly little grin will make Vulcan smile. His antics and tricks, they stretch like years in style. The furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care. So raise a toast to the captain of the Cat's Whisker, the universe's jester. No one could be brisker, for the furry bastard with his bold feline flair is the king of the stars and pranks beyond compare. Furry bastard, he's a legend so grand, with a paw full of mischief and a masterful plan. He prowls through the cosmos with a wink and a snare, pranking Kirk and his crew without a single care.
So much space. Need to see it all.
I wish I could take it all back. I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And I am genuinely sorry.
I'm in space.
The end.
In the vastness of the cosmic sea, a space lich named Tyr, wild and free, commands a ship. Oh, what a sight! The Tess Holiday, a titan in flight, with engines that hum a heavy tune across the galaxies through stardust and moon. Tyr dreams of worlds unseen, following the trail where Norman has been. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the Tess Holiday, his morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain for the wonders he shows them, none can explain. Nebulae whisper secrets in his ear, while planets spin tales that only Tyr can hear. He charts a course through the void's embrace, seeking the legend of Norman's place. But the crew, they grumble under muted breath, for pay is a promise lost in the depths, yet their hearts are swayed by the starlit skies and Tyr's vision of cosmic highs. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the Tess Holiday, his morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain for the wonders he shows them, none can explain. Oh, what a tale to be told of a lich with a soul so bold. Through the dark and the light, he dances with the night, chasing the echoes of Norman's flight. No riches elude their outstretched hands, they sail on dreams and Tyr's commands, for in the depths of the cosmos wide, adventure and mystery are their guide. Tyr, the space lich in shadows, he roams on the Tess Holiday, his morbidly obese home crew unpaid, yet in awe they remain for the wonders he shows them, none can explain. So onward they journey, time and space, where Tyr leads the way with a ghostly grace. Together they drift where few have gone, in search of the truth as the stars lead on. The space lich in shadows, he roams. Whoa, whoa. He stepped in the ring, thought he had the crown, promised us a change, but he's let us down. With a smile on his face, he's a master of lies, but all we get is silence as the hope slowly dies. Oh, Tyr Stammer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa, Tyr Stammer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Talk of unity, but we're tearing apart. He's juggling our future with no sense or heart. Like the Lothiael flying, raining down despair. His plans are just smoke, a breath of stale air. Whoa! Tyr Stammer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Whoa! Tyr Stammer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Where's the fire? Where's the fight? We need a leader to guide us right. But all we've got is empty words as our hope gets lost in the flocks of birds. He's running this country like it's a game of chess, but every move he makes just leads to more mess. Promises like shadows, fading with the light. We craving a savior while he drowns us in spite. Tyr Stammer is a wanker, worse for us than the Black Death's fever. Oh, Tyr Stammer is a wanker, a disaster in a three-piece blazer. Out your soul, shout it loud. Let the whole world see we need a
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wednesday show. I'm Hammer, and I'm usually joined by two of my favorite Wednesday show hosts, TMaxi in Canada and Terry Diamantis down under. You can find us on Rumble every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we bring in YouTube at 9 p.m. to simulcast on YouTube as well. Hope you have time to stop by.
We'll make it enough.
Hold the line!
Stay with me, boy. Please. We finish this. Together.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Come on, boys. We got a job.
I feel like I've lost my purpose now. It's like,
Well,
I'm
give
the
up
actual
then.
Freepik. No.
Jeepers!
Minions of the Zoo. In space.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo in space. I'm your keeper for tonight, Tyr Alexander, and I'm here with my friends Mitch Nemo.
What's shaking?
Willard Forge.
You realize you peek out every single time you do that.
I probably do. The Bastard.
I don't care. Go away. You never pay me.
I pay you. You just never get it.
That's because you don't pay me.
I can't make the conversions, pound, stone, sterling. They're all fucked up.
Yeah, that joke is still funny after 6 years.
Well, toss it is.
It wasn't funny after 6 minutes.
James Colley.
I personally think the next 6 minutes is hilarious.
No, the next 6 minutes is hilarious, but Tyr isn't.
Oh. And Critical.
Mitch.
How y'all doing?
Mitch,
Hello.
check zone chat.
All right. So, goddamn. All right. For those that probably aren't looking, the Bastard Writ, WTS, want to sell 80-year-old Orion slave girl. Buyer must provide their own teeth. Tell how much you willing to sell it for.
That's really strange.
It's a fair offering. The question, the question is price he's asking.
Yeah, you know,
50 space bucks.
50 space bucks.
Yeah.
25.
1 million space bucks.
Done, and so have you.
All right, so before stream, I told them about this thought I was having. Hold on, sorry, had to move my mic.
Try using the microphone this time.
I'm sorry. I was talking to
the one that's in the room with
Totally
you.
professional, everybody.
God damn it! I was talking to. I was saying before I keep getting really interrupted. No, so
Really?
I was.
You get interrupted.
I was thinking about the stuff required for a civilization, right?
Yeah, be quiet and let Tyr speak. Okay.
Goddamn motherfuckers. And I was thinking, like, all right, what would a civilization need to have? Hold on.
Water. Water.
No.
Good supply
All right.
of water.
No. And I kept thinking, I'm like, the Klingons as a species makes no fucking sense. Now, all right, just the basic things.
On the face of it, no.
Yeah, on the face of it, they don't make any sense because all right, I get the whole warrior culture mentality. That part makes sense, but the spurning of shit like doctors and people that don't want to fight because you still need people doing the shit jobs. But even then, their culture doesn't share information. How do they share information? So for us, we have news services. So is there a Klingon news service?
The
I
Klingons
believe
do
there
have
was.
information
KNN.
network, just like we do with the internet.
Yeah.
Klingons aren't all warriors. DS9, there was a Klingon. I think he was a barber or something.
No, he was a cook. He owned a Klingon restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, restaurateur. Yeah, but I think there's also been Klingon barbers.
And there were also Klingon opera singers because Judsia liked Klingon opera. So in other words, there had to be people.
Judsia only liked Klingon opera to annoy Worf.
No, she had operas that she liked.
She used to deliberately go into his quarters when he was on duty, and mess up his opera collection so that it was all out of sync.
She gave him several opera pieces, and she also taught the restaurateur that we're talking about a new Klingon opera. She liked them.
Never mind. Doesn't matter if she liked them or not.
Yeah, that's not the point. So you have so them constantly venerating warriors kind of makes no fucking sense.
It does actually. The Celts were the same. The Vikings were the same.
The Americans were the same.
And they had very efficient cultures in society.
Yeah, but they were primitive cultures. But the two cultures you brought up, they're primitive cultures.
They were primitive technologies. Their cultures weren't primitive.
In comparison to us.
Vikings, their cultures, in comparison to us, weren't that different. The technology was primitive.
All right, put it to you like this: you when you wanted to spread a message, you in their culture, it took days to get there.
Hold on. What did I just say about culture and technology?
In comparison to us, they're fucking primitives.
Technology was primitive. Who's
all right.
left?
We are joined by the Rotncorpse.
You're right. Like I said, in comparison to us, they're primitives.
Yeah.
Not technology. Not technologically.
Not socially.
Not. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Technically, we're
it's
still
gonna fire. Yeah, you stay there, USA Yucktown. Get yourself blown up.
Oh, Lord. All right.
And Mitch,
Yes.
because of the insist upon itself joke, when it probably happens this year and I buy a staccato, I'm going to make the title of that video, I must insist upon myself.
Here, I will have to say this here. We technically, as a species, we are still primitive.
No, we're not.
Yes,
I mean, we still have technology.
When was the hold on? When was the last time somebody was sacrificed to the rain gods? You know, because they thought it brought rain.
Hello, Dr. Functional.
I know. We do harvest
We still do that
festivals.
today.
No, we don't sacrifice people to the rain gods.
Fresh hell did I join into?
Peter's trying to make the assumption that
it's not an assumption.
One at a time, for fuck's sake.
No, hold on. It's not.
We have our own version of.
Wait. Let's get Dr. Functional caught up.
All right.
Here's being Tyr. There, you got it.
The point is, it's not an assumption. They are primitive compared to us.
Whoa. What do you mean? Technologically,
by what? Hold on. By what metric, Tyr?
Okay. Like I said, when was the last time we sacrificed somebody to the rain gods?
So that's
I'm going to interject.
About 1,000, about 100 years ago. Not that often.
Tyr,
not that long ago.
And Tyr, they stopped sacrificing to those gods. They now start sacrificing them into the idea of progressivism.
Yeah.
That's not what
Not about the same thing.
That's not what the fuck I meant, and you know it.
Correct. But also you have to remember in that situation as well, we consider most animals primitive, but they do not sacrifice their young to appease some god. They typically just eat them because they're another males or
okay.
they piss them off.
That's a little different because you're arguing sapience and sentience.
Most animals have a degree of sapience.
Yeah, but they're not. They can't build a civilization.
How do you know? They've never been given a chance.
If they haven't built one yet, when was the last time we competed with fucking monkeys for food?
9 times out, it is one day. 9 times out of 10, ants outsmart and outmaneuver humans. And technically, you can say that they have a civilization.
Ants do live in a colony. They are a colony species.
Okay, then show me their culture.
Okay, that's easy.
Work.
They have a queen.
What? No, I'm talking about art.
They have,
show me something that goes beyond gathering food and propagating the species.
They don't just gather food. They farm.
They build structures.
Yep. Have you ever seen the movie Ants?
Hold on. I have to take off my glasses for this one and pinch the bridge of my nose.
They build structures.
Ants is a bad representation.
They hunt.
There are ant colonies that will actually take the larva from the other ant colony and whatnot and have them work for their own. Tyr wants to know something like besides what we would consider the normal thing of beyond like basically agriculture and propagation, as he said, of the species. When have they gotten into art? Art for art's
sake of art. Like,
yeah,
what is ant literature?
Which, if we're going on that one, I'm going to tell you flat out here, that's a modern fucking thing put forth by the CIA.
No, it's not.
Art for art's sake is, yes, it is. Postmodern art of doing art for art's sake was a fucking CIA op.
No, it's not. The Renaissance, we did art for art.
We can't, because we could not beat the Ruskies at contemporary art.
I wouldn't agree with the CIA thing, but it's definitely a modern snow job.
So all the people that painted random shit because they wanted to didn't do art for art's sake.
Exactly, it's random shit. It's you've just.
I
guess Vincent Van Gogh didn't paint the sky because they didn't
art to get their pee touched.
I guess Vincent Van Gogh didn't paint the sky because, oh shit, it looked beautiful. Let me sit there and paint it. I guess people didn't make music for the sake of making music.
See, none of them were saying that they did that because it was art for art's sake. They felt compelled to do it for a different reason, not just for art.
Yeah, I'm bored. I want to do something. Let me paint.
for the painting of it, a lot of that when we go,
Now,
don't
how
use
does-
postmodernism. It would be that whole thing to capture an image, to capture an essence.
And they say
I might
some
wanna
of
look
those
at that
artists
again.
got paid well for
What's
what
up,
they
Mitch?
did well.
Sometimes it was just, hey, I might want to look at that again. I better remember it and commit it to something so I don't
Yeah.
forget it.
That's
Yeah,
what they
because
make
I
it
just
now.
wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Now,
It-
hold on. Here, let's get back to the Klingons.
Right.
How does this all relate?
I'll
to
be
the
right
Klingons?
back.
Again, I was thinking because we don't get we get very few glimpses like their civilization. Like what's the new Klingon opera singers doing?
hold
Like
on a
are they
minute,
all
Ian.
into opera?
Let him
Why,
finish,
why,
Matt.
why do you say that we don't get much of a view of the Klingon civilization?
We don't.
Yeah, you're right.
Name it.
We don't get much of a view of the Romulan civilization or the Federation civilization, for that matter.
No,
No,
mostly
most
we
of
do
our
get
percentage
exposed to
is
their
very
military
close to
arms.
a monoculture.
But we do get a small glimpses of the Federation culture or Federation in things.
No, the
just
only
just
reason
one
we
off
get small
lines.
glimpses of the Federation culture, though, Tyr, is because the
We follow the
is
Federation.
the main character.
Yes.
If you look at all of Star Trek and look at it as a whole, the Federation is the main character.
Yes, I agree.
That's why we get
Okay,
more information
so-
on the Federation.
And you do
According
get
to Google-
glimpses of
according to
Romulan
Google-
and Klingon.
Yes, you get glimpses. You don't get much glimpse. So like again, name
Well,
me
they're not
two.
the main character, like Mitch just said.
Yeah.
But
all right,
you said you don't get any glimpses. You do. From TNG all the way through DS9.
Even the original series.
Yes, and I get that, but like you can't.
I mean, Kang, we have no Devil Kirk, but we understand the
We
motives
understand the
of
habits of
yours.
yours.
But those are
Oh.
specific in TOS. It's specifically from that sort of militaristic footing.
Yeah.
Two opposing. Let's just call them armies for army's sake, for just brevity's sake. But in TNG and in DS9, you do get glimpses behind the scenes of like, remember the Klingon Civil War when Worf is sitting with Kurn in the neutral ground. You get a better understanding. Like, okay, even though they're at war, there is still culture there. And in DS9, of course, they flush that way out. And you do get glimpses from both TNG and DS9 as well about Romulan culture. Even the two episodes in Voyager where you have Klingons and Romulan respectively, you get a little bit more of through social interaction as opposed to that war footing I was talking about.
Yeah. Well,
It's not a lot by any means.
You got a reasonable look at Romulan culture in the Enterprise
Unification.
incident from the original series.
All right,
that too,
here's a small request. I would like a series where the Federation isn't the main character.
Good luck with that
I
one.
don't think that would
according
appeal
to-
to many people. Because the Federation is kind of a stand-in for humans, even though there are other species involved.
Yeah.
The humans are very much the heart of the Federation.
Yeah.
So I don't think if we had a series based around the Klingon Empire, I don't think it would be as relatable.
No,
Centralized?
what they do is they put a
If it
human
was an
in.
anthology series, that would be a different thing, though.
Yeah, stories from the
From
Look at
Star Trek
season
universe.
three I'm sorry, season 4 of Enterprise, when we got the augment story with the Klingons.
Yeah.
And the augment virus. And even though I think that was kind of silly, I do think that was a great way to get an inside look into Klingon culture. And because it was a 2 or 3 episode, what do we call it? Adventure, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take the whole series to flesh out. As a series of if we had an anthology series that played 3-part episodes, we could cover a bunch of different social and what do you call it? just a bunch of different aspects of each culture instead of just looking at them
militarily,
military-industrial complex point of view.
They tried to do some of that in Pickard with the Romulans, but they did it wrong. Obviously, like it was just wrong. It wasn't because they tried to do it; it was just wrong.
Wait, hold on. Critical was trying to say something, and we kind of steamrolled. I'm sorry, Critical.
Yeah, it happens a lot. That's why I laugh whenever Tyr does it. I would laugh when I do it. When we do it to Tyr.
It happens to us
I
all,
was
mate.
saying that. Son of a bitch. So according to Google, they are a very free society.
What?
They are very politically structured outside of war. They have something called the social structure in daily life, which is seen as the other class. Klingons see them as scientists, farmers, labor. Conquered worlds are not always destroyed, often becoming part of their empire. The role of women, while they're mostly women, there are women in the military. Women are traditionally managing the household. They're very similar to our species.
I think you're going to have to pick this up off us.
That's why I'm following you, Bats.
Right, I'm dropping it now.
Let it go. Let it go, man.
Let's go.
They have an honor system. Daily life is governed.
I mean,
by
that's all the stuff we know about them. We already know all that stuff. But I'm talking about small.
And they have a culture. They have culture and literature. They hold high appreciation for dramatic tales, including a surprising ability of Shakespeare.
Yeah, which is best heard in the original Klingon.
Yes.
Yeah, they're very ritual based.
They could pick it up after the Dominion War Tyr, and they could do things like, because the explosion of Romulus
should never happen.
No, it should.
So, in a way,
you can deal with how again, it would be centered around the Federation, but you could deal more with, okay, well, because they helped us during the Dominion War, and we already have peace with the Klingons. Like you can do stuff about picking up the pieces after the Dominion War, after all these big events have happened, and include more alien species. I want to see more fucking Andorians. I want to see Tellarites and Vulcans on a Starfleet ship that isn't just all humans.
Yes.
You know, it is part of the reason why DS9 was so fucking fantastic, is because it did go into a lot of non-human races. Like, we were still central to the theme, which held it all together, but that is the Federation's role, as dictated since TOS till modern times, is we are the great unifiers. We're able to be diplomats and be able to try to bring even species that are at each other's throats,
picking up
like
TFO.
Vulcans and Andorians. And Tifa?
No, it's just me.
TFO.
I really think that Klingons are very similar to humans as a species.
Well,
I've always thought the way they've done the Klingons from TNG onwards, they're like a mashup of Hell's Angels, Vikings, and the Japanese.
I want them to do my personal favorite race, the Ferengi.
There's another aspect to the way they portray Klingons that I think is done very badly.
Singing.
They keep referring to Klingons as a warrior species, but really, from what we see, they're a bully species.
Yeah, they're a conqueror species. They're like Saiyans.
No, it'd be one thing if they were conquerors.
They feel like Saiyans.
Conquerors aren't necessarily dicks.
No, not always.
Klingons,
have you noticed?
Are often being dicks for the sake of being dicks. They're fucking bullies.
Have you noticed the original series Klingons weren't like that?
No.
In all honesty, the Klingons, while they are I don't agree with Tyr that Klingons are civilly, or their civilization is behind us.
No, I never said that.
Because after all, they have space travel.
Hold on, I never said that. That's not what I said. What I
Clarify your point here.
when we were talking about the civilization, what I was calling primitive were the Vikings and the Kells. They are primitives compared to us. What I said about the Klingons, however, their civilization doesn't make any sense. Or rather, there are glimpses of their civilization I would like to see. Like the Klingon news service. I want to see that. Like what's popping in the latest charts in Klingon? Who's the new hottest Klingon opera singer?
Oh,
there would have to be an entire series based on the Klingons.
No, it's not.
themselves.
You wouldn't need an entire series. You could just show some shit like that.
Well,
Like I would.
like you got more of the Ferengi, Klingons, Cardassians, Bajorans through DS9. You could do that with, like I said, it doesn't have to be my idea, but an idea like the one I just presented. You can expose more of Klingon society and Andorians or whatever, like with a new show. I don't think it's good to focus around a Klingon ship or anything other than what Mitch said of having short mini series as an anthology series.
Shit, why can't we have do like a courier service, a Federation courier, who had to go do different planets?
I got an idea for you, Tyr. How about we do it this way? Retired Starfleet officer turned, maybe not ambassador, but
diplomat.
But he is part of the diplomatic corps.
Okay.
And he's assigned to Kronos, Klingon homeworld. Or even let's make it the Klingon homeworld. Make it easy. Some shit goes down. Serious shit goes down. Where the people on the Klingon homeworld are cut off from the rest of the Federation, the Empire, the rest of everything. They're just
okay.
Essentially, something happens to get cut off from the rest of the galaxy.
All right.
Both via communications and travel.
All right.
Now, the people, the High Council, recognizing this guy's achievements as a Starfleet officer, enlist him and some of his staff to take the lead on a project or a mission, whatever, to fix shit.
Okay.
And there we've got the human element for the audience to relate to, and because it's all going to take place on the Klingon homeworld, we've got all that cultural mishigas to look into.
Okay.
That would be a good way to do it, and because we're using a human who's a former Starfleet officer, it can still be our military type adventure with space lasers and whatnot, and he can ask those questions that the audience has. Who's that newscaster, and why is she wearing a funny hat?
It'd be a fish out of water.
We would get the cultural curiosity from our main character and his staff, but we would also get all the answers from the other characters as well.
Very similar to how Black Panther was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The point I was trying to make was...
what would the porn parody look like? Never mind.
Go ahead, James.
Think about it like this. What if, when the Puritans landed at Plymouth Rock and all that, we never expanded religious ideology?
Ooh.
You never what? Religious ideologies?
Expanded.
And the whole thing of it is, that's kind of what the Klingons are. They have one ideology, one faith, one...
But that's not how civilizations work.
Yeah, that's one of the... But what would be interesting would be to see what the... Because, before Klingons figured out the space travel and the massive communication networks and all that stuff, yeah, they would have different ideological roots for different regions.
Hell,
on their planet.
look at us right now. How many denominations of Christianity is there? Of Muslim, of every other religion?
About 1,000.
So you're look again. It's the same.
From the outside, it might look like a monolith.
It might.
it also falls into the whole thing of them being a different species, having a different brain pattern, aren't going to behave exactly as humans will.
Right.
Yeah,
again,
am I
all
the
I
only
can.
one getting hammered on this for the TFO?
You aren't.
Apparently.
Because I've fallen a couple
I'm
times.
doing okay. I mean, I've been better.
Side
I
note,
want a life.
for those
Is it
watching
worth
it,
losing 4 life to kill a... Yeah, it is losing.
Wait a
it's
minute,
worth
James was
losing
trying to
4
say
life.
something.
to those watching the show at home who and that have access to alcohol, do not take a shot every time Tyr dies.
Don't take a shot every time I die, otherwise you'll be dead.
God damn it,
Take a
James.
shot every time you get interrupted.
He has died 5 times.
6.
In the oh,
I
that
think
was
I just died my 7th time.
Christian.
I don't usually. No, I seriously don't usually die this much on this.
Christian,
TFO.
do me a favor.
No, there's a.
Slap him.
God damn it. Go on.
I can't slap him today.
It's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Fine, slap him tomorrow.
I will.
Okay.
I think it's a
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Hold on. Mitch, and then Rodden.
Regarding the slap, I think it might be a time and place context thing, whether you can or can't.
So there's also a tickle involved.
Yeah, that's why I said all you have to do is just respond. Once you get slapped, James, just respond with "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Well, like, thank you, ma'am. Can I have another?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
There's gonna be time to serve.
Wait, so yeah, that strikes me weird. James calling Kristen sir.
Technically, no. Technically, no. Hold on. Hold on. Technically, before the whole thing of the gender thing of it, sir was not gendered. It was freaking gender neutral.
Yep.
It did not matter.
Yep.
Anyone could be a sir.
I wouldn't know about that. I'm not disputing it, but I know it is actually a naval tradition.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fuck. Hell, that was a grinder.
It's a belly button tradition.
She said.
Mitch had something. God damn it. Earlier, he wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah. Since we're all, well, I don't know. Since other people have joined, since I brought the question, I wanted to do a little Q&A about the return of Stargate.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a thing in my throat. Why? Who put it there?
It was the thing in your throat, Friary.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say what I'm in my head. Oh,
If there's a thing in my throat,
Phrasing.
I think I know what Dan Bongino felt like sucking off the deep state for 9 or 10 months. Anyway,
Is MotZ attached?
yes, he is.
Oh,
In fact, a lot of the original writers and are attached.
All right, then I may give this.
I've
I may
been
give
in
it a fair shot.
conversations. I say conversations. I've been in Twitter discussions with Joe Malazzi.
Yeah, same.
And
Nice.
That guy has his head on straight.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but it depends.
And I know that there are some that don't, and that's fine. I mean, I say that don't. You know, other people on the creative team may have different points of view and whatnot. I know some of the directors have opinions that we don't share. That's fine. I think, though, with the benefit of watching Star Trek, Doctor Who, and Star Wars get so utterly butt raped, that I think we're going to have a better chance of seeing this thing be done a little bit more goodly than what we've seen with those other franchises.
I hope so.
Now, my question, I have a series of questions that I want to ask everyone. Since I can't see everyone's name in the chat. First question. Should we address the fate of the Destiny from Stargate universe in this new?
No.
Definitely.
We should also ignore what Tay just said, and yes, we should.
No, we shouldn't.
Okay.
Yes, we should.
Now, if you say we should, well, let's start with Tyr, since he was the what's the word I'm looking for?
The
Awesome.
Wow.
Oh, he was the outlier.
Oh, I thought he was going to say nauseating.
No, since Tyr's opinion was on the outside of the opinions expressed, why Tyr do you think it should not be addressed?
Because Stargate Universe should be its own thing, and it shouldn't touch on that. It should remain its own thing. Now, if you were going to reboot, like say the Universe series, or a similar event to the thing to the universe, then you can address it there. But
Okay, to dovetail on what you've said real quick, I do know that they're planning on they're not going to ignore the established lore.
Mm-hmm. So the god will still be dead?
What's that?
So the system lords are technically functionally gone?
Yes.
Oh.
Not just functional.
Functional isn't a system lord.
The system lords being defeated doesn't mean that the Goa'uld are dead.
Yeah.
The thing you're talking about, and that whole thing of whether or not it should be touched on, can you elevator pitch of what it is for me? Because I don't have a clue. I never watched Stargate.
Okay, in Stargate SG-1, the TV show, it was about a team called SG-1. They were the main team.
I know they found a gate,
a wormhole.
Well, yeah, essentially the Stargate establishes a wormhole between two separate points in the galaxy, and it provides instantaneous travel between those points. The U.S. Air Force established, I think it started with 9 teams, SGs 1 through 9, as different units to go out and explore and look for technologies to be able to combat the evil villainous Goa'uld, who through our random travels have become an enemy. And in the Goa'uld use the identity of old Earth gods of various, Eastern, Western, Middle Eastern, like Egyptian, Chinese, whatever. They use these as the Goa'uld are parasites that infect a host.
Yes.
And they give the host greater strength, greater health. They also have technology that lets them heal and even come back from the recently dead.
Even the long dead, allegedly.
In some cases, yes.
Yeah.
So are we saying should they touch on them, or
hold on? I'm just trying to give you the basic rundown of what's happened so far.
Okay.
Because there have been 3 television series that are involved.
Okay.
SG-1 deals with taking down the Goa'uld system lords, who are they're the primary villain. Make alliances with other species and other advanced races along the way. Blah, 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 blah. We beat up the Goa'uld, and then we go up against another group of false gods called the Ori. But the Goa'uld use the false god thing to terrorize and control primitive societies.
Okay.
Actually, most of them wind up not being all that primitive after all. Technologically, yes, but not socially necessarily. Some of them do, some of them don't. It's a very wide field. In Stargate Atlantis, the SG-1 show found that there was a what's called a gate address that you can dial to get to a nearby galaxy called the Pegasus Galaxy, and that's where they found the lost city of Atlantis, which was actually an ancient city with technological marvels, and it was basically a combination of a city and a starship.
Okay.
And they had their adventures there too. A different kind of enemy, not false gods, but basically space vampires.
Space vampires. That's a great way to explain it.
And then Stargate Universe was the 3rd series, And in that series, they figured out another combination to use on the Stargate to get them to a very ancient starship called the Destiny.
Okay.
And that ship has its own Stargate network, but these are Stargates with lesser range. And the ship called the Destiny follows seed ships that travel from galaxy to galaxy to seed Stargates to other planets. Now, what the Destiny's mission? One thing about the Destiny is it travels at faster than light speeds without using hyperspace or subspace, and they haven't figured that out yet. They haven't figured out how the ship does that. But it's supposed to be less advanced, but completely different technology than what we got from Atlantis. This is all technology that was designed by the gate builders, called the Ancients.
Okay.
Now the Destiny show, the show with the Destiny ended with the Destiny the crew being put in stasis, and one guy being left out to try to fix things.
Okay.
Because they couldn't get reinforcements from Earth through the Stargate network, because it took enormous amounts of energy. Now my question is,
wait, you left out one thing. They went into stasis because the ship was getting ready to go through the void to the next galaxy.
Yes. And it didn't
That's
have
how they
enough
wrote off the cancellation.
They canceled the show early. The show was starting to pick up steam.
Yeah, it was.
And they canceled it. So that was the way they ended it. They okay, well, we're going to be between galaxies for a number of years. We don't have the supplies to do that. Let's put everyone into stasis. But we're short one stasis pod. We'll leave this one guy out. He can probably survive if he rations everything. So that's what they did.
Yeah, and it was the best character in the show as well.
Yes. Now, my question, should we address the fate of the Destiny? And Tyr says no, because this is going to be a continuation of that universe. Tyr, why do we want to not address the fate of the Destiny?
Because we've already established that it requires advanced power to get there. We've already established that. We also already established that it's going to be between. We don't know how long it's between the galaxies. Secondly, I would love to just with SG1 focus on our galaxy only, because there's still questions and mysteries we need to know about, like the fate of the Jaffa. The Jaffa.
I can kind of see both. It seems like if they were going to touch on it, it shouldn't be the immediate thing. Like that would be touched upon later, and can be a thing for an episode or two to either they succeeded or they didn't, and even though they're in stasis, they're just going to die anyways type thing. Or however they decide they're going to fix it. Like, or somehow they're able to get back, but not, continue, go back to the ship again. Like you could do it, but it would be one of those things. I wouldn't say that they should do it like not even season, like at least if they're going to do it in season one, not even halfway through season one. That's like something of a good cliffhanger to go into the next season.
They could just, in my mind, addressing it just means that there's some passing line of dialogue where somebody says, they're leaving the galaxy. We've lost contact with them or something.
Yeah, we're awaiting further contact.
Well, that I wouldn't mind. Like a quick,
and it still leaves it open as well to say that the show picks up and like we're in season 5 or 6 or something. We get a message. The Stargate opens. Oh, the first seed gate from the new galaxy. Now we're in another new galaxy.
That I wouldn't
potentially. I'm just saying, as an expansion, as an open-ended to be concluded kind of thing. But you can just as easily reference it and write it off in 2 lines of dialogue.
Yeah. Again.
Sorry, Mario, but your princess is another galaxy.
Yeah. But that I wouldn't mind. A quick. Hey, we lost contact with him at this point, and we haven't heard back from him. Not okay. We're gonna go look for him.
Okay, so that's what we're in the thought process of. I think most of us have from with me getting the rundown. Is it make better sense to just mention it but not pursue straight that?
Right.
So we're not going to pursue the ending of Stargate Universe. We're just going to mention it that it happened and then continue on with this, and then maybe have it come back later on when they've got decent or the writers have figured out something.
I could go with that. Yeah.
Now, see, here's how I'm thinking it. Because Stargate Universe was the last Stargate show to air before this, before picking it up again now.
Yeah.
I would open it with inside the Stargate Command, also known as the SGC. One officer, not I say officer, whatever. One soldier, airman, or marine, depending on let's say a marine is relieving an airman.
It'd be by this point, it'd be the Space Force probably would have taken it over.
Actually, you're probably right. Yeah. So.
Well, that's the thing. They could introduce a whole new branch.
Yeah. Because we have Space Force now, we could introduce that into the lore.
One thing you would.
Yeah, we could.
No, hold on. One thing you left out, Mitch. Stargate operations is under a joint international committee.
Yeah, the international.
Yeah, but that's why you create a new military wing that is specifically meant for Stargate. And with all the, let's throw it out the window and stop hiding the Stargate program and have it be public knowledge now.
Which is why what I was saying, it's an international thing. Like every country on the planet is involved with it. You wouldn't have Space Forces taking it over because
no, that's not what I'm saying.
No, that's what Rotten said.
No, I was saying instead of it being
Rotten's not shockingly familiar with the franchise like we are.
Yeah.
So
which is why I pointed that out.
It's fine, but think of it this way. Throughout Stargate, it started off with the Air Force, but we eventually got Marines. We eventually got other branches of the U.S. military. Then, when it became
the IOA,
an international project, we got Russian military and other military and scientists from other nations involved.
Well, if you're humble,
the Atlantis, Rotten, for information's sake, the Atlantis expedition was made up of an international force of scientists.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. A coalition of forces.
Rodney McKay, for example, who was Canadian.
Right.
Don't we have?
Zelenka was better.
Hold on, really quickly.
No, McKay was the best.
All right, hold on. Don't we have several spaceships now in that universe?
Yes, we do. But hang on, Tyr. Let me get through this. Just this very simple thing I'm trying to do, and we got completely sidetracked by the space. But it would make sense that we'd have different. That we'd have someone from Space Force involved at this point too, after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
And for something like that, it'd still be a mixture of all services. Sorry.
Yes, it would be. It'd be a massive mix, whatever. Point being, we open the new series with one person coming in to relieve another from duty.
Mm-hmm.
And the person coming in says, just simply says, still no word from Destiny. And the second person says, nope, it's all yours. And off he goes, and the new guy takes over and sits and waits for a message from Destiny because they're still waiting.
It would be that corporal from Stargate.
That's all we do with Destiny for now.
It'd be that
like Dr. Functional said, get a few years in, and then we repeat that scene.
Yeah, it'll
where
be that
the guy comes in to replace the other guy on duty and says, "Any word from Destiny?" Nope. Then beep 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 beep. Or,
it'll be
whatever.
It'll be that corporal from who usually operates a dialing computer.
Mm-hmm.
The little guy.
Yeah. No.
Yo, JB.
He might be retired by now. Hey, JB.
Yeah.
Hello, JB.
But we've addressed Destiny right from the get-go. No message. We've answered that or no message yet. We've answered that question. Let's move on with current adventure X, whatever that's going to be.
Yeah.
And then when current adventure X runs its course, holy shit, we got word from the Destiny.
Actually, when current adventure X runs its course, it ties into the Destiny.
No, that's making everything tied together. That's one of the failings of a lot of franchises.
Well, there's
It was always the Borg. It was always the Iconians. It was always the Sith.
I'm sorry for all godding, but it's the TFO we just dropped into.
Yes, yeah, me too. I hate this one.
I hate this one almost as much as I almost as much as I hate talking to Tyr. Oh shit! Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Now, let's another question. Should we bring back existing characters?
Only if it'd work. I mean, you couldn't bring back O'Neill.
Right.
How much time has passed and who has been killed?
Well,
You
the
can't-
time
like,
that's
you could do
passed
it as
is
a
real
cameo.
time because we'd want to hire the same actors, wouldn't we?
What happened to Richard Dean Anderson?
Oh, he aged out.
Oh, he's retired.
I mean, I think he could.
You could have a
still act. I'm
handoff.
not saying that. But you couldn't bring him back as a member of the SGC. I don't think.
I mean, you could always have him as he's the new commander.
You have a handoff like DeForest Kelly and Data.
Yeah.
It could be the commander in chief, like general. I suppose.
I'm gonna throw out smart.
He was the head of Homeworld Security last we saw him.
Can I throw out the easier option in that whole situation?
What?
Yeah.
Most likely because of his age, he's not going to be able to be considered in command anymore. Because at that point, he's going to have had to retire, most likely.
Right.
So if you're going to have him there, you bring him on as a consultant, because then if the actor is a bit older, he can still work around his schedule. They don't always have to have him there. For anyone else, if they can't bring the actor back himself, or the actor or actress is like since Pastor doesn't want to do it, you can always reference them in name, kind of like they did for I still get to see them with the newest Naked Gun, to where they had a picture of the three actors that had passed, and that it was supposed to be their kids, and they were like, hey, we miss you. It could be like, too bad we didn't still have insert X person here, for his knowledge of this or her knowledge of this.
That's what I was saying. Like, you could have it as like a cameo, or like mentioned it, and like you mentioned it, and
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing
something.
Well, not Mike Judge. The guy that played Tilk as Christopher Judge, as like the leader of the Free Jaffa, or the Jaffa Nation, and he doesn't do much because again he has to be leader now.
Well, yeah, I fully expect we'll get special appearances and things like that, but I do think they should also focus on a new team, or something. Yeah. There needs to be something new.
I would have Cadet Haley is part of the new team.
Oh, I would love that.
Because she was one when she was introduced. I hated her character.
Yeah.
But as the first story with her progressed, you got to understand her, which shows not just good writing but good acting as well.
Yeah. Yeah, she only had she was only in 2 episodes. But, but you
4.
know, even what?
4.
Oh,
because there was the 2 that introduced her, and there was the one where they're training the SG new SG teams.
Well, yeah. Point being, Bats, that O'Neill himself said about when they were training them. They said, yeah, they're the future of the program. So let's see some of that future.
So you're talking Stargate: The Next Generation.
Stargate: The Next Generation, really?
But
it's not a bad idea, actually.
But not so next generation that it's 100 years apart, you know.
Well, that's why Star Trek: The Next Generation is a bad title.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a misnomer. But that's how I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Now should we help me out here? Should we have one of the old characters, say Colonel Shepard from Stargate Atlantis? Should he be running Stargate Command, for example? Should we have one of the older characters who is not from the original SG-1 come back and be in charge of something, or maybe be in charge of a beta site? an off-world site that gets cut off from the gate, maybe, or cut off from the network, or something.
Oh fuck! I'm lost.
Don't see why not. And why am I fucking stuck?
Because this game is boring, or this TFO is boring. There. Now we should.
Boring and it's fiddly.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I going?
Well, you have to punch 100% of the exterior or some. I don't know, some damn thing.
All right, there it is.
And rally. So anyway, should we have one of the characters come back and be the new leader of the project? Say a Major General John Shepard, for example.
I don't see why not.
Related to the main character.
What the hell do you call him?
Hammond?
The guy over from O'Neill.
Oh, General Landry.
No, in SG1.
Oh, Ben Browder, Cameron Mitchell. Yeah, that would be another good example.
That would be the better choice, actually.
It might be. Should we bring Ben Browder back as the leader of the SGC? For example, should we bring a character back like that? I'm asking everyone the question. It's an open question. Answer, damn it.
I've already answered it because I suggested Ben Browder.
It would work. It could work depending on how they do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's something that
because before you get into that,
okay,
one of the things that could also be done is for an offsite thing, basically have it be that it's a civilian contingency or a civilian corporation type thing that's doing it, almost like a private security type thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's one started by one of the guys who was formerly in there, so he's heading up that, working with, but underneath the direct supervision of SGC.
You know what I would love to see in this
Sergeant
new
Bates
SGC?
from Atlantis would be a great person to do that.
You know what I would love to see? Colony sites.
Oh yeah.
Like at this point, we would have enough friendship with, like, say, a myriad of fucking races that we allied with to fucking take down the Goa'uld and the Ori, that we should have colonies everywhere else, at the very least.
Quite possibly.
You know, and we now have I'm not saying we have a fleet of starships, but we do have starships. So we should be able to supply those colonies with supplies and food, even if we don't use the stargates.
Oh, you want a silly idea?
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be a bit out of your knowledge base, Rotten.
Okay.
But imagine if Haley, McKay, and what was his sister's name? McKay's sister, what was her name?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Is it Ginny or Jenny?
Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Haley, McKay, and Jeannie. And this could just be lore. We don't have to see it happen. But the three of them working together figured out how to manufacture ZPMs on Atlantis.
Nice.
Okay, Rotten, ZPMs are basically batteries that use 0 point energy. The ZPM stands for 0 point module.
Yes, basically.
They're essentially batteries to power Atlantis and a lot of ancient technology.
It's an extra dimensional energy. Basically, if it was Star Trek, it'd be sucking energy from subspace.
Right. But they figure out how to use the facilities on Atlantis to manufacture ZPM, so that problem is solved. That would be a fun escalation of the technology without it being overpowering.
Well, actually, there's a way to logic that as well, because of the Asgard core, which was gifted to, which contains all of the Asgard knowledge.
Right.
It would substantially aid in 0 point module creation.
I fucking hate the fact that
Every time y'all bring up,
gone.
every time y'all bring up Point Energy, I think of The Incredibles.
It angers
for your edification there, Rotten. The Asgard were the good gods, the good false gods who protected species from the gold.
They were essentially clones of themselves.
Yes.
And they fucked up the genetic code.
They could no longer reproduce naturally, so they cloned themselves. And like anything with copies, the copies broke down to the point where the species essentially died out.
Yeah,
there are remnants here and there, but when they died out, because SG-1 had done so much to pull their little gray asses out of the fire, they gifted humanity with their knowledge base.
So we were essentially the guardians of the universe.
Like I said, they were basically Roswell Greys.
Yeah.
And essentially we became the new guardians of the galaxy.
Well, all I gotta say is this: there's way too many shows or series that want to take that term of Asgardian and make them really good guys.
Well,
compared to actual Viking lore.
Well, hold on. To be fair, this one was before all that shit. This was before Marvel's universe was a thing.
Yeah.
That type of shit has been common for decades.
It really has.
To be fair, the Asgardians, even in mythology, are way nicer than the fucking Greek gods.
Way nicer than the fucking Roman gods too.
Way nicer than the Aztec.
If you look into the actual history and whatnot and lore of like the shit Odin and Thor and a lot of them did, they're only marginally better.
No, they are leagues above. Again, Odin welcomes you into his halls. Every other god, like, yeah, go away.
Yeah, to use you as fodder in the end of the world to fight.
Well, you're not fodder. You are fighting alongside the gods.
No, you are fodder.
Anyway. The Christian God's going to do that as well. Yeah, at the end times, you get a fight for God.
We're completely off topic now.
Sorry.
Back to Stargate.
No,
Sorry, I just had that thought in my brain.
No, that's fine. I have more questions though.
Before you get into it, it's like,
Yo,
don't make
Jen.
me forget which freaking set I'm on. So I'm just saying the last one I did was
NK
3.
show.
This is gonna be my last set for squats.
Hold on. Real quickly. Wait, real quick. Badman, if every Starmer wanker wanks a boat rows to shore, how many times a year does Starmer wank?
I don't care.
That's what Jen asks.
That's what?
Jen TMaxi.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, Jen. I don't care, Jen.
It just sounded like gibberish to me with you saying it.
Yeah. Probably was gibberish.
I mean, Tyr, it's other things you don't understand, so happens.
Well, he said.
Go on, Tyr.
I was just saying, she the one that said Dahmer wanking a boat is a wanker. I can't make that English.
Dahmer what?
Read the goddamn chat.
I can't. I'm brilliant at a fucking game.
Well, continuing on. Anyhow,
yeah. Should we revisit the notion of false gods, or should that be completely tabled ad infinitum because it's a subject that's been dealt with so thoroughly?
Nope. I think we should revisit it because honestly, there are a shit ton of other gods out there. You still have other Gwawus that may try to trade on the system lord name, and you have other gods they haven't explored.
I would personally say no, that if they try that, just being like, okay, so you're a false god, we're doing this again.
Yeah. Hold on, how did we do that last season? Sort of thing.
But the point is it. All right, you touched on characters like Yu the Great, which is Guan Yu, which makes sense that he's an Asian guy. So you have the Asian gods. You have the Japanese gods. So why not actually have like, all right, well, yeah, I traded on the god's name, or maybe they are the fucking origin of the god. They aren't false gods in a sense.
could work. But touching on this being the false god dichotomy thing again, it's the whole thing. If you had it, in
I never
SG1,
considered
you
them
had it in Atlantis. You had it.
Well, no, we had it in SG1, but we had it in SG1 twice.
I don't even consider them technically false gods. They were gods.
Who?
Both the Gwauls, the System Lords, and the goddamn Asgard.
The System Lords were not gods.
They were.
They were not gods.
They might be perceived as such, but that's what they were trading on.
What's the word I'm looking
Taking
for?
away their technology, they did not have anything resembling godly powers.
To a civilization, advanced technology is essentially magic.
Yada. They
So
weren't
again,
gods.
they.
Actually is a really good segue into a topic that I was going to talk about. If you don't mind, unless we're completely done with that topic.
You have more questions for us to ponder over, Mitch?
I did.
Before we go into that?
But
We can come back.
We're being sidetracked into oblivion, so.
Yeah, there's a way to each go bird.
Because, we're arguing over what letter comes first in the alphabet.
Q.
No, he was close
All right,
to being
so-
god.
So, you guys know about all this. I think we've also talked about this to death too on this show. Revisionist history bullcrap.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
People have been. Helen of Troy.
I don't want to talk about this.
There's a movie coming out.
Oh, that
They're trying to make her black.
The
What do you mean
picture
trying
that they're
to?
showing is an AI conglomerate taking a character from that 12 Years a Slave. Or
No,
something like that.
she is the person that's playing her.
But looking at that whole thing, okay, tell me it's Netflix adaptation. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's the.
Even then, it's not even quite revisionist history. What it is essentially is looking at the books and saying the book is wrong.
It's blackwashing.
Yep.
Well, look at that PVC fucking
the black
historical drama they did with the Black Anne Boleyn. And they said it was all right because it was fiction.
Go ahead.
Yeah, people are trying to go like, oh, because it's fiction, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, if it doesn't matter, then why would you get why would you get upset if I made a white Luke Cage?
Or white Black Panther.
Or white Black Panther.
Hold on. I'm waiting for them to do an Obama autobiography. Ryan Gosling as Obama.
Ryan Gosling plays Barack Obama.
What? It's fair, right?
Biopic.
I've got a better one.
Yeah. Because it says black is his character.
Dear, I have a better one.
What?
John Cena is Martin Luther King.
Frederick Douglass.
Great.
Played by Brian Blessed. No, Brian Blessed as Frederick Douglass.
No, even better. Who's that dude from I know everybody hates him now, but who's that dude from that was in Deadpool? TJ Miller.
Robert.
No, TJ Miller. TJ Miller is.
No, he does better as a secondary character than a main character.
All right, hear me out. I like that one. I was going to say Harry.
I'm going better, and don't put on a tier 4 yet. Tier.
Okay.
I'm going one better, Mitch. David Hyde Pierce as Malcolm X.
I got one better than that.
Yes.
Hold on. I got one
David
better than
Hyde
that.
Pierce is Frederick Douglass.
No, I had one better than that. B. Arthur as Harriet Tubman.
Yes. If being black is essential to the part of the character, then stop rewriting paying character, like rewriting characters and making them black. It's like making Tinkerbell black for no fucking reason. For say,
don't give them ideas.
Don't get any ideas there.
It again.
I mean, we at least know one character is always safe from being blackwashed, and that's Tarzan.
Yeah,
And
Tarzan will never be blackwashed.
They will not dare to do that.
The Ape King will never be blackwashed.
If I had any pull, I'd have it done.
I would too.
See, if they would say if they do that, I'd almost respect them for it.
I would
Tom
too.
Cruise is Jackie Robinson.
Who's that? Who's the Jensen
James
Ackles
Woods is Richard Pryor.
Jensen Ackles is Robert Jackson.
No, Jensen Ackles as Shaft.
No, Jensen Ackles as Nat Love.
No, Shaft.
Nat Turner, sorry.
Shaft is an icon.
Jared Padalecki is Afro Samurai.
Oh no! Hold on. Wait a minute. That's a little too far.
I got one. Ricky Berwick is anyone.
Nice. See,
Finn Wolfhard playing both characters in Boondocks.
Hold on. Would you say functional?
John Noble is. Oh shit! I forgot his name. He's now skinny, lawyer, black guy, civil rights, all that shit.
Oh, Al Sharpton.
Yeah, John Noble is Al Sharpton.
I would let us see it. Tawanda Brawley. That's Amelia Jovovich.
James Spader is Jesse Jackson.
Yes. Let the racisms flow.
John Travolta as Michael Jordan.
Keep going on with it's like, well, if they're a fictional character, so it shouldn't matter if they're black or not. Like making Booster Gold into a black guy. Come on, it's not going to make sense.
All right, this is this is my
I've
thing.
got another one for you.
Hold on.
This one's really controversial. Let me do this one. If they want to rewrite white historical characters into black ones, fucking hell. I'm trying to think of it. Will Smith as Lee Harvey Oswald.
Nice one. All right, so
Actually, I can
Why not? He's
be
already
honest.
assassinated his own career.
this is
No, his
wait a
wife
minute.
did that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Him as Lee Harvey Oswald. Chris Rock as John F. Kennedy.
No. We've got to do it fully inclusional here. Chris Rock is Jackie Kennedy.
No, we're not gonna go that. No, Jada Pinkett Smith is Jackie Kennedy.
No. Jackie Kennedy is played by what's her name? That black lesbian comedian.
Which one? There's like a billion of them.
He said lesbian, not trans.
Oh, yeah.
Black lesbian. Wow, that narrows it down a fucking lot.
Wanda Sykes.
Oh God.
Jackie Kennedy is Wanda Sykes is Jackie Kennedy.
Hey,
Yo.
And what about John F. Kennedy being played by Leslie Jones?
That's a death knell right there.
Well, you want somebody who's
God, I
masculine as
fucking
you
hate
can.
Leslie Jones.
Wait, are you talking when you say death knell? Are you referring to Leslie Jones' acting career?
Yes.
Which she
All
had
right.
an acting career.
Hold on. I got one. This one's gonna be very good. Idris Elba as William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean, he nailed the role anyways.
Because apparently William Shakespeare
Just suck.
was a black
Or
woman.
not to suck.
Apparently he was a. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and you know the bit 18. You're gonna look this bit. The woman who this woke historian is saying was the real William Shakespeare, who was a black woman, wasn't actually black.
Well, in order to be black, you had to be American descent. So yeah, I get that.
But up to.
No, you know what I mean, though. I mean, she did not have black skin or anything, or sub-Saharan African ancestry.
I want to see a white guy play Master Moon. I want to see a black guy play Master Moon.
No.
I've
Brad
got
Williams
a great one.
playing Masamune.
No.
Musa.
No.
I've got a great one.
What?
And I'm gonna use David Hyde Pierce for this one.
Oh, Jesus
Story
Christ.
of Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu.
You know who Shaka Zulu was, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, I know who Shaka
Shaka
Zulu
Khan's
was. Shaka Zulu is the African warlord who reigned over his time there. It was also the inventor of the block battle strategy.
He gave his name to the Zulu.
Yep.
Basically.
The Zulu warrior.
So this was a good one too. I want to see Leslie Jones play not William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. See, we get the inclusion there. We turned Julius Caesar into a woman, even though in Rome that bitch would have never been anywhere near power.
If we're turning Julius Caesar into a woman, why are we having Leslie Jones play him?
Oh, you're right.
I've got one for you, and I think the person I'm picking would actually be up for it. Eddie Murphy as Tarzan.
Yes, he would have killed that role actually.
I think he would have actually be. Yeah, if somebody suggested it to me, he'd go, right, let's make it.
I have one. With all the makeup tricks that he does and all that, he'd also want to play the gorilla, the elephant.
Oh no! John Cleese is playing the gorilla just like he did in George of the Jungle.
Oh, I've got the ultimate one for you.
Okay.
I've got one. If it's actually 3 people.
Do it.
You have David Spade, Adam Sandler, Dana Carvey, and maybe add Rob Schneider in there as well, doing a documentary where they're the band Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You know what, Rodden? You have won you have won the internet tonight. Congratulations, sir, on that one.
We do have the option of casting Tom Holland as Mr. T.
I pee you, fool. and you gotta turn the rest of the other members of the A-Team black. You turn B.A. Baracus white. Tom Holland, and then Murdoch is played by Samuel Jackson. Face is Idris Elba, and Hannibal is Michael B. Jordan.
No.
You know, she actually is really pretty when she has hair.
Who?
Denai Guerrera.
Who?
She's the one who played Michonne in The Walking Dead.
She is sometimes, and sometimes she's strikingly unattractive. It depends upon her the mood she's projecting.
Oh yeah, like she's very mood based, but she's very attractive though.
What the hell do you
She's
call
from Zimbabwe.
Who was that actor? He was in that film Training Day. Black guy.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington would be Hannibal.
There we go. I got it. We could bring back Denzel Washington and Ethan Hawke, but have them play the opposite characters.
Yes, Training Day.
Oh, I've got. Hey,
if,
you're gonna do that one.
If they're swapping, we should call it Training Night.
What the hell
There we go.
Black guy in Lethal Weapon.
Actually, to make it sound better, it'd be
Norman
Night
Reedus
Training.
as Booker T. Washington.
What do you call a black guy in Lethal Weapon?
Murdoch.
No, the actor.
Danny Glover.
That was Danny Glover. It was.
Yeah, Danny
Murtaugh.
Glover. Danny Glover
Murtaugh,
takes
you're right.
Mel Gibson's role, and Mel Gibson takes Danny Glover's role.
So you're gonna give him a black family or a white family?
The people playing Murtaugh's family, sorry, not Murtaugh's family.
Yeah, Murtaugh.
Murtaugh's family.
Murtaugh.
Keep the same actors, so yeah, it's a white guy with a black family. It would just be
Hey,
funny.
that's been done. People have been doing that. Like you know how what's his name? That played Hawkeye in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner.
Apparently, at least one of his kids is Asian. For some reason.
Oh God, hey, that's something that you could always tell when a film was good, was so low budget that they couldn't be bothered hiring somebody to screen the.
I'm gonna go get me a drink, guys.
The cast, because you'll have this guy, he's married to this white woman, right? It's supposed to be a totally faithful marriage, and they've got a black kid, they've got an Asian kid, yeah, and they've got a Native American kid.
Oh,
what the fuck's going on here?
Okay, guys.
Or how about in
All right, Will.
Cast a biopic on the Bee Gees.
Okay.
No. No, the Bee Gees are the only thing. The Bee Gees are the only reason that I'm glad the '70s ended.
Prince, Michael Jackson, and Rockwell.
There you go.
That works.
I would like to go back in time and convince each member of the brothers Gibb to become accountants.
Damn. All right. Beatles as who's gonna be the Beatles?
No, I'm sorry. I got another one I got to throw out there real quick.
All right.
Since someone mentioned Ricky Berwick. Ricky Berwick as Gary Coleman.
Oh, no.
Gary Coleman as Dr. Ethan Hawkins.
No. Willem Dafoe is Gary Coleman.
No, Willem Dafoe as the guy Todd Bridges.
Actually, yeah.
Willem Dafoe is Bill Cosby.
No, God, no! Don't you insult?
No. No, I agree. Willem Dafoe is Todd Bridges, but oh God.
Gary Busey as
No. James
Gary
Woods.
Busey is Bill.
James Woods is Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Gary Busey as Theo.
Warwick Davis is Gary Coleman.
I like Warwick Davis.
The thing is, Gary Coleman.
Warwick Davis.
Gary Coleman would have
get
found that.
Huh?
Now,
Yeah, he probably would.
I got one for you.
All right, going to get a drink.
Billy Conway as Red Fox's character in Sanford and Son, and Carrot Top as the son.
Oh Christ!
You don't have to do that because.
Is Carrot Top even relevant anymore?
You don't have to do that one, James, because you just have to look at the original British version of Sanford and Son, which was two white people. That one's already done.
But throwing
Okay,
Chris
fine,
Rock into the mix is adding insult to injury.
Fair.
Oh, and speaking of British actors.
Oh God!
Yes,
damn
my
it.
child.
No.
For some reason. Oh God! Why did my brain do this?
What?
A very bad, very bad buddy cop type film, but it's Carrot Top and Andy Dick.
Oh.
The only way to make that film more annoying would be to put Kathy Griffin in it.
Who was that annoying?
Oh fuck! Kill that!
Oh.
Kill that movie with fire.
I've got it. Chris Tucker, right, and Will Smith.
Yeah.
In a remake of Cagney and Lacey.
No, Chris Tucker and Will Smith in a remake of Fast and the Furious.
No.
No.
Nice cars.
It's all about family, sir.
Who was the one in White Man Can't Jump with
Wesley Snipes.
Right. Yeah, Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson do a similar thing to where it's to con people out of money for basketball, but instead of basketball, it's swimming, and we call it Black Man Can't Swim.
No. You've made me think now. Woody Harrelson is Blade.
Woody Harrelson.
I think Wesley Snipes would laugh
he
at
probably
that.
would have done that.
Yeah, he probably
Yeah,
would.
he probably would.
Do you know what pisses me off
Well-
about the Blade films? In the comic books.
There's only one.
Yeah, what pisses
Oh,
me
wait,
off
there's
about
three.
the Blade films, in the comics,
Mm-hmm.
Blade wasn't a vampire. He was immune to vampirism.
He's a Danfear.
No, he wasn't. He was a human. Yeah, yes, he aged really slowly, but he was a human. He didn't require blood because he was alive. He was immune to vampirism, and he wore these goggles which actually protected him from vampiric hypnotism. He also carried a bandolier of wooden knives with him.
Yeah, so he also didn't use freaking silver or garlic. It was wooden,
Yeah,
wooden weapons.
knives.
Yeah.
But in that one, when you go to that, since it's Marvel, you also have to remember that per everything of Marvel, Dracula can't actually die because they have to basically crucify him into the ground, and if one of the freaking things is removed, he comes back.
Yeah, that's
Like,
long
even if he's
been
burned to
established.
ashes.
That's long been established Dracula law. I mean, that started with the Bela Lugosi films where they kept bringing him back, continued into the Hammer ones, and then they bringing him back from being turned to ash by the sun, for instance. That was Hammer because the ritual with the blood and everything.
You know what would be a great... This is probably what the... was it Universal or whoever wanted to do the Dark Universe with all the classic monsters?
It was Universal.
Was it Universal? Okay. Here's how they should have started the Dark Universe. They should have made the first movie
Frankenstein.
very much an Indiana Jones kind of adventure film. And
they kind of tried with the Mummy.
Hold on, man. But they're not going after one thing. They're going after all of these containers that have a substance in it. But no one knows why they're going after it. They just know that these things are rare. There's only like, let's say, 6 of them in the whole world.
Uh-huh.
Only 6 of them in the whole world. They're extremely rare. They're for some reason decorative in a specific way. And extremely valuable. People will fucking kill and die for these things.
Okay.
So there's a Maltese Falcon, but it's a container.
Well, yeah, they're containers. They contain something. And what we learn in the end, when they're brought together, these are the ashes of Dracula. And it's recombined and opened, and he's allowed to reform.
Yeah.
Boom. We have the Dark Universe off to a great start.
Oh, did you ever see? And I'm to this day, I'm pissed off that they didn't continue it. British TV show called Ultraviolet.
I have not.
It was about vampires, right? But all the way through.
Yeah, the movie.
No, not that piece of shite. I
Okay.
just said British TV show.
Oh.
Look, all the way through it, it's presented as science fiction until the very last episode where you actually see them, because they keep the vampires that they kill, the dust, in these sealed containers in a room with ultraviolet lights and everything, right?
Yeah.
But at the end, bring it out because.
All right, pin new TFO.
Bring one of them out because I'm not going to get into it, but yeah, to bring one of them out, and you see them this vampire actually bringing one of these vampires back with blood, and it's obviously supernatural the way it happens. But it was a good show.
I'm starting to like this Dark Universe beginning idea of mine. That just hit me out of the blue.
I like it too. That's great.
Yeah.
I think that would because it gives as a you don't advertise it as the beginning of the Dark Universe.
No,
obviously.
Again, you need to have the audience have that holy fuck moment at the end.
Here's another thing for you. It's been done in a lot of Dracula movies, but when Dracula's not around at the start of the movie, sometimes he's influencing people to resurrect him.
Yes.
And he could be doing that in your idea.
Very well could be, but I prefer that these things are rare. I mean, there's a greed motive that everyone has, except for the one guy who's like, it belongs in a museum. You still have that kind of shit going on, right?
Yes.
But man, that would just be a fun fucking movie. Just for that, in that last 20 minutes or so, the audience goes, oh fuck, and everything goes straight to hell. At least for the characters in the movie. A couple of them survive because you need people to survive to be in the next movie.
Yeah.
They survive or escape or whatever. You know the old... Okay, I got this. The way they survive. You know the old trope about, we're in the basement of the house and we're haunted by the vampire. Oh, break the windows so the sunlight comes through. Burn the vampire. Okay. We won the movie. That old trope. Instead,
I hate Warriors, but we're playing with a guy called Mervyn.
That's his problem.
It might be ours. You know what Mervyns are like.
Yes, but you might summon Bagagwa. But what happens is we play with that trope, but we don't play it that way, because the sunlight in question doesn't kill the vampire. The what do you call them? The 2 or 3 survivors merely escape the crypt, and and Dracula can't follow him because of the sun.
He isn't strong enough to go out yet.
Dracula's still around. They win the movie technically, but once night falls, what the fuck are they gonna do? They could try to firebomb the place, but that ain't gonna work.
And a little like secret ending type thing. I say secret ending, but basically like a little teaser at the end would basically just have him be like standing there as like, there's sunlight, we can get away, and he can't get out, blah blah, and have him just stand there and just grin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say nothing, just grin.
In the original the story, the original Bram story, sunlight didn't destroy vampires. It just
it only weakened them.
Yeah. They basically couldn't use any of their abilities.
Well, they could.
Well,
hold on, they could because he did. He used his transformation. He came to her as looked like Gary Oldman.
Oh God, you're not referencing that fucking shite film, are you?
It still is a power, and we're referencing it, bitch.
Okay, how about this?
Are you talking about the Gary Oldman Dracula?
Yes, because it's cool.
I love that movie, actually.
About Gary Oldman, Little House on the Prairie.
God, that was a horrible.
Okay.
Yes,
very funny. Very funny.
Sorry, I
Jimmy Carr is Michael Knight.
Which is why I said in the
George Floyd as King George.
Leslie George as King Kong.
No,
I think this joke man right its force.
Instead of referencing that shit Dracula movie, let's reference Kolchak the Night Stalker. In the original film, Kolchak had said you have to wait till daytime to drive the stake through the heart.
Yeah.
Whether he's in direct sunlight or not, you have to wait till daytime to do it, because that's when he's at his weakest.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a Kolchak-like character with a blog instead of a newspaper.
Well, we could have that kind of a character in our version of this dark universe.
Who is the skeptic and is trying to make sense of it all?
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't say he brings everybody together, but he's like, oh well, I heard that this creature here is on the loose, so let me go.
Well, no, he's a skeptic, but he's also the guy like Kolchak. Kolchak pointed out. Now we don't have to believe that he's a vampire, but we have to proceed as if he thinks he's a vampire.
Yeah, and to add a bit of realism to it, because you would get characters like this. You've got the guy there who believes everything.
Yeah. Dan Aykroyd.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, and the guy who believes whatever you need, whatever you want him to, as long as there's a paycheck at the end of it.
Yep.
Winston was the he was the honestly he was the straight man in the first movie.
Yep.
He was.
Kind of was in the second movie as well.
Nah, in the second movie he joined the Waggoners and Eon took over that spot. Like he in that though he was the one that didn't believe that had to be.
He's seen shit that will turn you white.
Yeah, he has. He's seen some shit. It pisses me off that we never got the official third movie because he becomes a doctor.
Yeah.
He becomes Dr. Zeddemore.
I think didn't he become an engineer?
Yes. No, he became a doctor in like paranormal studies because that's what he did his thesis. According to the game, which was originally supposed to be the third movie, he gets it in the because he does his shit on Goes of the Gozerian. He did his doctoral thesis on him. So it either had to be something historic or it has to be something paranormal.
Stick it up your Zool.
Okay, who brought the dog?
Zool, motherfucker.
If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Say yes.
That would have probably worked out, gone worse for them if you'd said yes.
Are you a god? Then you are horrible. Then you must die.
I think Zool kind of cheaped out. Oh, well, here, I picture Destroyer, but I'm just going to dip out and not see if you get destroyed.
No, Zool... No, you pick the form that Zool will take.
Something innocent. Stay fucking man.
Well, he said to pick the form of your destroyer, and the thought process was behind Zool's that humans at that point still had no way to defeat it. They came up last minute with the crossing the streams in the gate.
Right.
Like,
There's
I
also
think for that whole thing supposed to be to come forth and destroy parts, or civilizations, basically time immemorium.
We didn't just ate the goddamn State Park Marker. Go ahead.
There's also the unwritten Ghostbusters
BLooZeR the Destroyer
fighter crossover.
Really?
Where they fought Zool and the Kodan Armada.
Nice.
I hate you so much.
Good.
That's another series I don't want to see be remade.
Oh, not you, Rotten. I like you.
I would never want to see any continuation of The Last Starfighter. I wouldn't want to see any continuation, any remake of it either. No, I wouldn't want to see a remake of that. That movie.
I would love to see. I would love to see an effects pass, and that's it. Leave everything else the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That story
and not even all
holds
the
up.
effects, because some of the effects don't need touching, but some of the effects are clearly dated. I would love to see that happen, but do not delete the original.
Yes.
Nope.
That movie is perfect.
Don't retcon it.
Nope. I would say do a continuation.
Nope. That movie, like I said, that movie is perfect the way it is, and it should never be touched.
It said continuation, not a remake, not a reboot.
I wouldn't want to see that either because you would instantly.
The way Hollywood is today, they'd probably girl boss it and fuck it up, even if it's a continuation.
Yeah. Point.
She would be the most
I have
insufferable
no
Mario
problem
suit
with
ever.
the girl being a good starfighter pilot. It's just they would make her an expert in other things too that are completely
like
unrelated.
everything.
Yeah.
Even stuff she didn't have a right to be an expert in.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't want that either. Men are good at war. We're good at fighting and violence, and that should be our role. We should always be the protector. Like it should never.
If anything, if they were gonna do the sequel and add a woman into it as one of the main characters, do the whole thing to where basically they get brought up to be trained and she's his navigator.
That can work too. I mean, But she shouldn't be the one firing.
No. She's the one warning him, bringing up, hey, enemy, this position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, explaining what's coming up and whatnot, so that way he can go through and do it.
Yeah, make her integral, but not not inescapable, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah. And the joke on it being that since she's his eyes, it's like you call her like something like a bird or angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, and give
as the nickname, not the actual name.
Yeah, and don't. I'm tired. Like, give him and her a brother sisterly relationship. I'm tired of everything.
Yes. Yeah. Don't make it a.
Yes.
Don't make it a romantic interest.
Yes, like make him like he looks at me like a big brother.
And yeah, is anyone else also tired of like every character having to be a fucking romantic interest nowadays?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I have been for a long goddamn time. It's actually called a reflection character, and the problem is Hollywood is so bereft of ideas that they think it has to be of a romantic nature.
Mm-hmm.
There are other types of relationships.
It's one of the reasons Lethal Weapon works so good is because Riggs and Murtaugh aren't gay.
Yeah,
exactly.
And
Nowadays we probably would be.
I would say this: if they were going to make the two of them be siblings, I would say make her the older sister, for that aspect of being to guide her brother to watch him, to have him grow.
Oh no, I
so
wouldn't
he
even.
Still has that. Well, hold on. So he still has the urge to protect his family, and it would make more sense of her guiding him than her being the younger sister to be the one guiding him.
I wouldn't even have that they're actual siblings. Just have that they have a brother-sisterly relationship. Like
that, unfortunately for Hollywood, wouldn't work.
Like that's his friend, and he'd protect. Because we kind of have to work together, and they have that relationship. The quick jabs, like little brother, you shouldn't be doing that. Well, big sis would keep her fucking eyes on the goddamn ships. I wouldn't have to.
Here's an idea. Make it another test. Right? Except this time they don't do like they did in the first movie where they send someone to take you up they send the actual ship that you get to pilot with the navigator in it.
Mm-hmm.
Navigator flies it to you if you pass the test. And the test is passed by a teenage boy who is an orphan with his little sister. And he won't leave without his sister to come save the Rylands from the Kodan Armada.
Again.
And
Well, villain's gonna villain.
so hold on. The starfighter comes down, picks him up with his little sister, and they're off. Okay, we're gonna go to Rylos. And on their way to Rylos, they're what do you call it? Steam buggered, bombarded.
Mm-hmm.
No, hijacked, not hijacked.
Shanghai.
Sneak attack. Ambushed. Thank you. They're ambushed, and the navigator dies. So the little sister has no choice but to get up in that chair and start figuring shit out. So when they get there, they realize that not only did they get a starfighter out of the
they got a new navigator
out of the proposal, they got a potential navigator. So they start putting her through the training too. He's working with another navigator, and then by the end of the movie, shit gets bad enough where the two of them have to work together. And then boom, you've got all the bases covered.
Hey, you can even have that there. You can even have that. Oh well, we realized like we didn't want to put you together because you were related, but we realized you two have the highest compatibility. So we're gonna put you together, which is against all fucking logic of our system. But hey, we're gonna do this because we ain't got no other choices.
I would redo Starship Troopers, only I would do it a lot closer to the book. Whereas, there are no women in the mobile infantry, and there are no men piloting starships.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not giving up Dina Meyer's boobies. I learned her name because of that movie. God damn it! I wanted to know who the hell that was, so I could follow her around in the Hollywoods and the movies, and
Just to
maybe
see her
I'd get
tits
another
again?
look. Dina Meyer is fucking hot.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, old man.
Interestingly,
Be
I've
safe.
never looked her up on social media. I don't go digging through her pictures or anything like a stalker. I don't do any of that. But my God,
You want
every
to
time
be
she
admirer
pops up,
of
I'm
her
like,
through her work.
every time she pops up in something, I'm like, there she is.
So it's the old saying. It's well, not old saying, but it's the saying of you want to be an admirer of her, but through her work, not outside of it.
Well, yeah, partly through her work, but man, them boobies.
Yeah.
I mean, that hit me at just the right age, so that I've got memory burn.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mitch.
What?
I can't take you anywhere.
What?
You don't?
Nothing.
What? Women get
He's
to
got his own
bounce
ship.
around drooling over Johnny Depp, and no one says a fucking word. I got memory burn over Dina Meyer's boobies, and I can't be taken anywhere. Fuck off.
I mean, I got Mary burn
got a
over
point.
I got Mary burn over Denise Richards' tits.
There you go.
Go to Charlie Sheen.
You know she played Commander Dinatra, right?
Who?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I said so
Absolutely,
did
I know
Charlie
that.
Sheen.
Yeah, no.
She was also in that Saw movie.
That you saw.
Yeah.
That you seen?
She's been
She
been
was
all over
married
the
to
place.
Charlie Sheen.
No, Denise
Yeah,
Richards.
Dina Meyer is a she's a good investment for a casting director. I'm not talking about boobies or anything like that now. I'm talking about her ability to perform.
Yeah,
She is a solid investment.
I
as a
still
casting
fancy.
director.
I still fancy Brooke Shields.
Who wouldn't?
David Hyde Pierce.
What?
Okay. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Brooke Shield has that factor.
Yeah. She also hasn't shit a bed, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Right, I do.
Is she still
She
alive?
hasn't dropped an Amber Heard in the bed.
She didn't Amber Heard she didn't Amber Heard the bed.
Right.
Amber hurting the bed.
What? It's an actual thing.
Yeah, unfortunately. Like,
Of
why
course,
do we? What?
After this is over, I'm going to go look up Dina Meyer now. Thank you.
Oh, I've forgotten who. What? Some woman. I remember during that old Johnny Depp thing. Someone posted on social. Oh, I think it was on Twitter. Said, if Johnny Depp was the brutal monster that Amber Heard claimed he was, she wouldn't dare go public about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he'd kill her.
Yep.
And we came to find out that she's the fucking monster.
The thing is, though, there were women coming forward to defend Johnny Depp, even women who didn't like Johnny Depp.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who's having sex with the microphone?
Not me.
Could be anyone.
I'm on the treadmill.
Ah, that's what it is. Fair enough.
That's what we're calling it these days.
Well, it's not a Peloton, so it's okay.
Don't make me share the me being at the gym again. I've done it before.
Don't make me post the meme.
I will post a meme.
Well, the problem with doing that is you'll probably do it. There'll be some woman there who thinks that you do posting perverted videos of her.
Oh, Lord.
No.
No, there aren't even any women here currently.
Goddamn, Guy Busey's 81?
I mean, Dina Meyer's been in some shitty movies too. Star Trek Insurrection or Nemesis, for example. It's a shitty movie.
She's
But
acting
her
with
part
a
in
shit.
it is,
Yeah.
her part in it is great.
She was in
She's acting with
Dragonheart.
a shitty leading man as well.
Yeah.
as much as I like Casper Van Dien, the man cannot act.
No, he doesn't have the voice to go with his
face,
with his physicality.
Yeah. He doesn't have the
Trying to
acting
live
ability.
forever. I mean, oh God.
I'm Casper Van Dien.
I'm Casper.
Yeah, his voice is too high and squeaky.
Yeah,
isn't
which
right.
Oh God, he did a Tarzan movie.
Casper Van Dien.
He was Tarzan.
Oh God, he probably sounded like a leftist screaming into the void.
I'm Tarzan.
He
Oh,
spent
God.
half,
Speaking of leftists screaming into the void.
he spent half that movie running about the jungle in a pair of green Bermuda shorts.
The green screen failed.
Speaking of leftists screaming into the void, did you guys see the fucking stupid shit about John Leguizamo?
About who?
Yeah, no kidding.
Don't give a damn. Fuck him.
About who?
John
Yeah,
Leguizamo.
Yeah, he told his fan not to
to
stop following him if they support ICE or something.
Yeah. It's like, dude, we get it. You're virtual single. Shut the fuck up.
And his whole fan said, "Oh, shut up, John."
Shut up, John.
That's the thing, Casper Van Dien.
Fuck up, John Steele.
He's like one of those mercenaries from Suburban Commando, isn't he? Like big, muscly, and powerful, and he's got the high squeaky voice.
Yeah. But John Leguizamo it's like what do you want to be the new Shut Up Wesley?
Probably.
Is that your
hold on. I have to look this up now. There is Casper Van Dien was in a Batman fan film, Dying is Easy. He was Jim Gordon. And he was in
I've seen that. I don't remember recognizing him in it.
Yeah.
Well, set it up for Never Watch Alone.
He was also in Mortal Kombat Legacy. Now I have to look this shit up.
I'm an actor.
What did he play? A helium tank?
No, he was Johnny Cage for 5 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny Cage.
He was also. I gotta look this shit up.
Then again, what the hell do you call her? Captain Marvelman.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson was in Kong Skull Island, and she played the female lead. And I can't remember seeing her in that film, and I've got it on DVD.
All right. I love Brie Larson when she played in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh yeah, great in that film. Absolutely fucking great.
She had like 5 minutes of screen time. She looked fucking hot, and then yeah.
Oh really?
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was a good movie, but a bad adaptation.
It was a great movie, but yeah, I agree. Bad adaptation.
Actually, it was a good adaptation.
It didn't follow the books at all.
I mean, she's got the figure of a pencil.
I'll show you a picture of her.
I've seen it. I've seen the film. I've seen her in it.
She looks fucking sexy.
You're easily pleased.
I won't lie about that shit.
We're solidly in Eye of the Beholder territory.
Yes.
Well, no,
that's true.
I mean, when I'm thinking about female actors, right, in films, they're fantasy women, right?
Yeah.
So that means I'm really picky. I mean,
Of course.
yeah, if she was in
That's
the
fine.
street, yeah,
In
probably
that case,
would agree
you're the
with you.
beholder.
Yeah, if
Ellen
she was in the
Wong is
street,
gorgeous.
I would probably agree with you. Right? But seeing as she's in a film, she's not nearly good enough.
Looking at her as
a fantasy woman, Mitch.
For you. Everyone's got different tastes. And
No,
it's
they don't.
fine.
I like
Everyone's
crazy
exactly the
white
same as
women.
me, otherwise they're getting
Well,
cancelled.
fucking it, lewd.
Tell me, I must say, look, put this inside chat. Tell me this woman isn't hot.
Okay.
Oh, you're in Discord.
Nope, it won't. Hold on, let me read it. Oh, it showed it.
Fucking
I'll
Tyr,
just
come
click
on.
on the. Okay, this woman
all
isn't
that
hot.
time defending
There.
your ass, and now you're fucking this up.
Actually,
Hold on.
Dave,
You
I've got
can't win.
to admit, yeah, not wrong. And she had close to her original nose then as well.
Exactly, and she looks human. I don't know what kind of bitch she turned into. Like maybe the Hollywood's got to her. I don't fucking know.
No, I think she always had it in her.
Well, they need to take it out of her.
There's only one way to do that, and it's a silver bullet through the head.
And the power of prayer.
I know what kills a vampire. 6 silver bullets through the heart. That's verbal, actually, Van Helsing.
Which
Okay,
cat did
I'm
you
a
put
doctor.
that?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Look, he's perfectly all right.
I'm going to out myself a little bit here. But the older I get, the more I think the old doctors were right about the hysteria machine and things of that nature.
Okay.
I think that there is a class of women who are perpetually unsatisfied, and the only way to solve is to fuck right out of them. Like I said, it's not all women; it's a class of women.
Here's one. Harry Enfield, right, did this this sketch. Yeah, it's set in the 20s, and it's about women in education and how education is bad for women because it drives them insane. Right, that was a bit of comedy, right? But when you look at it, the more educated women are, the more unsatisfied they are with their lives.
I don't know if it's necessarily a causal relationship.
It isn't. I'm just being a cunt.
I mean, there may be a corollary, sure, but no, there
No,
are just
actually,
some. It applies to men too. There are some
Yeah, I was
personality
gonna say.
types that are satisfied by nothing.
Actually,
That's
that
also true.
works for men as well. With the more educated they are, the more they know of the world, the less satisfied they are with their lives.
It's because they lack the ability to control expectations.
I wouldn't say the more they know about the world, the more they think they know about the world.
That might be a factor.
Possibly.
Mm.
The more I know about the world, the more I wish I wasn't in it.
There is
More I
that.
know
Just
about
look
you,
at-
I wish I wish
yeah.
you weren't in it.
Hold on, I say, because look at the people who, they have all these anxiety, freaking disabilities and whatnot, but they think they know how to freaking fix the world, even though they can't balance their own checkbook.
Yeah, and then you get somebody from like our generations, like my Mitch, and I don't know how old you are, Rotten.
Me and Rodden are the same age. For another
Yeah.
another few weeks.
I mean, we grew up. Yeah, you waited all week for your favorite TV program. You had to make your own entertainment.
Yeah.
You know that kind of thing. I mean, we get disappointments and we look at the world and we realise we can't fix it. We work out how to live with it.
Kind of, yeah.
A lot of that's also the fault of the parents.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. They don't. I think it's weird that so many people don't understand that they're establishing patterns of behavior, even from birth.
Yeah.
They don't understand that it's their fault that the child cries when they can't get something, and the child cries when they can't get something because they know that that's what'll get the parents. Because the parents perpetually reinforce that behavior. They have no concept of it for some reason.
I mean, I only ever threw a tantrum once when I was a kid, and I remember it to this day.
Don't remember ever throwing a tantrum as a kid.
I remember
Oh,
throwing a
hold on.
tantrum, and the answer, but I got for it.
I was about 5. I distinctly remember it. It was when we were in Dad was in the army. We were in Germany, and I threw a tantrum in the Navi, the supermarket, right? Army supermarket, because my mother wouldn't get these sweets, and she just let go of us, waved at us, and walked away. Yeah, that was it. No more tantrum. I'm chasing after her.
Yeah, I'd be terrified too. Shit.
Yeah. You've got to teach people early on that there are consequences.
Yes.
And also that there are rewards for certain behavior.
Right. Meanwhile, I mean, and I've seen it. I see it later in life too. These are the same people. Later in life, when they're in like the workforce or whatever, you see these same people. They're reinforcing bad behavior all the goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's stupid.
And their kids are the ones who think that when they fuck up, it's somebody else's fault. It's never theirs.
They can do no wrong.
Bad things happen to them, it's somebody else's fault. It's never theirs.
A woman's boyfriend, husband, whatever, father of their child, whoever the hell that might be, and their employer will let the woman take off work to run the kid to the emergency room for a sniffle. And they'll do it over and over again. So now all this lady has to do, and I bring this up because I've lived this. All she has to do is claim her kid has a sniffle and she gets a day off work. Everyone else has to cover for her ass, and she faces no consequence.
Oh, they get days off for emotional days these days, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. The letting him get away with it is why, because the behavior is escalated. It's like, look, your kid's not bleeding. It's not. If your kid isn't bleeding or throwing up, it's not an emergency room visit necessity. I mean, yeah, sure. If the arm is bent at a weird angle, okay, emergency room, I get it.
Or unintentionally unconscious.
Yeah. I mean, there are obvious, but for a sniffle, fuck you. My God, you don't need to punish the kid at that point. You need to punish the fucking parent.
Well,
I wish we could
with a brick.
punish parents.
Here's another one about the more recent generations, the post-millennial generations, I believe. They have a much weaker immune system.
Yeah.
Because even millennials went outside to play.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I mean,
This
that's
is Gen
one
Z
thing.
bullshit.
That's one thing that was regular from my childhood up until, I'd say, the 90s. There was kids outside kicking a ball or playing chasey or hide and seek or something.
Yeah. Climbing a tree, digging a hole, whatever.
Or digging a hole so
Fighting with their
siblings.
Right.
Fighting with their siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knocking 9 doors.
Yep. What the fuck is knocking 9 doors?
It's where you knock on somebody's door and run away.
It's what
the ding dong ditch.
Do you know how we used to do it? We used to do it with fishing line. You get some fishing line, right? A spool of fishing line.
Okay.
Tie it to the first door knocker on the street, and loop it through all the other ones until you got to the end of the street, and you hide behind a fucking bush, and you pull it, and you knock on every door on the street at the same time.
You guys were inventive.
Oh, there was one dangerous trick we used to do. We used to reserve this one for a foggy night, right? You and your mate stand either side of the road, right? With a length of rope in your hand, right? So it's obvious you can see it behind you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's down in front of you, either side. Then a card come and you both pull back. Because it's foggy, he can't see it. It's only a suggestion. He thinks you're pulling a rope out in front of the road, so he slams on the brakes. Meanwhile, you fucked off.
With that whole thing, that one wouldn't get me, because it's like, okay, with my vehicle, okay, you're probably gonna fuck up my bumper a bit, but if y'all two are holding onto a rope and I'm driving the vehicle, it's gonna yank y'all.
It's not because there's two ropes. It's a fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I understand that.
My friends and I, we weren't vandals in the dead of night. We were psychological terrorists.
Of course,
at Christmas time, a lot of the other kids would go out and steal Christmas lights and shit like that. We didn't do that.
Oh, we didn't do that neither.
We did go through and rearrange their lawn displays.
God damn it, Mitch.
Oh, what we did, there was this old woman she'd gotten, well, old woman, she was probably in her 40s. She'd gotten me mate into trouble, for stuff that he hadn't actually done. So he recorded a cat, right? Because we found out a cat had gone missing. So mate had recorded this cat and put it in his boombox.
I like where this is going.
Yeah, dead of night. What, 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, outside this woman's house, and he's playing this fucking cat yowling. And she's coming out in a fucking nightie looking for this cat.
Your
I
mate.
told him he should have waited until it rained.
Yes, he should have. He should have added insult to injury.
Did it for a
That's
solid
why
week.
it's better to be a psychological terrorist than a vandal.
True.
All
Very
right, gentlemen.
true.
It is 1 o'clock, and I need to get my ass to bed.
Oh, there's one we tried on the school, or one of our teachers who lived within
Sure.
walking distance.
All right.
Because we saw it on an American sitcom. We got a bag of dog poop, right? Brown paper bag of dog poop. Lit it, knocked on
Oh,
the guy's
God.
door, and then hid behind the bed, hid behind his hedge. He come out.
You were a little terrorist, weren't you?
Hold on. He came out. He saw this bag burning on his front doorstep. You know what he did? Steps back in, comes out with a little handheld fucking fire extinguisher and puts it out. Then yells, "I've been through this one before."
Nice. All right. As I was saying, time for us to get out of here. So,
Alrighty.
ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out. We will be back this Friday because it is the first Friday of the month, and Sanguine won't be in, so you will get another Means of the Win Space.
Oh God!
I'll help you.
Yes. Suffer.
Why?
We come in twos.
Who dropped?
Functional. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out. Again, Means of the Win Space this Friday. Y'all got anything?
No.
Yeah, I've got this funny pain on down the left side.
No, that doesn't count. All right, say goodbye to nice people.
No.
Casablanca. Sleep and bang Mary.
K-Shull in the audience.
Who?
K-Shull.
Yeah, assuming she still is. I don't know.
K-Shull.
Good night, K-Shull.
You have a good one.
And if Green Badger's there, good night, Green Badger.
Say goodbye to the assholes.
Good night, Tyr.
Bye, asshole.
Good night, Mitch.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night, Jim
Means I gotta
Bob.
look in the mirror again.
Oh, God, I hate all of you.
Good
All
God,
right.
y'all.
Thank you guys for coming out. We will be back Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye, Al.
Hold on, you hate me.
Wanna take me home. I know who I wanna take me home. Take me home. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.